Y'all, I'm late. I'm late today. I fell asleep with the phone in the bed and the battery went dead. How y'all doing today? Let me see what today is. Today is May the 7th. It's a Tuesday. I have got to go meet a contractor today at 10:30. But look, I had a list of stories I was going to talk about, and when I don't start on time, when something throws me off, I don't want to do the list. So we're going to double back today and talk about this truck driver because I see other people have picked up on the story. He actually got 30,000 views. And he has he has come back and made video after video after video. Well, it is his channel, but and if it was a couple's channel, I wasn't aware of it because I only see one video on his channel, and it looks like it's about a truck accident. And then I see the drama that he's going through. Oh, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, I did use up, finally, it took a whole month and a week, that other toner. So now we're on to using the toners I have in my refrigerator by Good Molecules, and this is the niacinamide brightening toner. So today we're gonna listen at his videos and go in depth to see if we believe what's really going on. I'm not even gonna put on no makeup today because I'm running late. I'm not even gonna put on no makeup. We just gonna do our skincare. So, you know, I was telling you about this this man the other day. And I wasn't sure if I believed him because just listening to him, I just didn't know if I really believed the story. But there's a truck driver. His channel is called All Ears. They came on here. They had a story he wanted. Well, not a story, but his family's in a situation and he wanted to talk about it. Let's just put it that way. Let me get all of my little skincare. How y'all doing? I know my voice is sounding real raspy. Okay, I got all my little skincare items. So let's take a listen at video number 1.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, you know, then I'll vent and then I'll just get it off my chest because I don't really have nobody to talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. She had sex with my dad.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't even think that's the first video. Let me go back. Let me see. Okay, this is the first one.
That's because I don't really have nobody to talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
oh, so the title of his video is called "My Wife is Having a Baby with My Dad." And to me, it was like he didn't give no build up or nothing. He came right on here in the first minute and told everything that was going on.
Yeah.
Here you go.
She had sex with my dad. Like, and she pregnant. She just found out the day that she was pregnant by my dad. My dad not picking up. He embarrassed to talk to me, like I guess like or ashamed or whatever. You know, I'm texting him, I'm calling him. You know, trying to get him the answer just so he could explain to me like where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting all these calls and text messages from her, but I'm not talking to my father. Like somebody that I love, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy because it's like, damn, like I knew that they probably was doing something together, but I didn't really know. I didn't really know. I'm like, damn, like that's my dad. He not gonna be sleeping with my wife, the mother of my kids. And there's just like I don't even feel like this is real. You know, you feel like something happening. You like, damn, is this real? Like, is this really happening? Am I really going through this? And that's just where I'm at right now. And they're just like, I'm so numb to just everything that's going on because so much been happening with me and this girl. And, you know, one day I came home, I seen them, you know, in the same room together, like playing, grabbing each other. I'm just like, they looked into, you know, friendly, but I'm like, I'm probably tripping. Like, that probably ain't nothing. Whole time, like, she literally having sex with my freaking dad.
Now, this is the first 1 minute and 30 seconds of this video. He titled the video exactly what it was, and he telling you the story about how he found out his wife was sleeping with his father. I still don't believe it, but a lot of people are picking up on this story now, so we're going to dissect it because he did come back with a response. What kind of made me think it wasn't true is because when you having something serious like this going on, usually people don't come to the internet first. They deal with the situation and then they make it like a story time. Let me tell you what happened to me. This is why I am where I am right now. You know, stuff like that. But it seemed like the way he telling the story, he just found out the other day. So he just came straight to the internet instead of talking to the people. Like you hear him say, I can't get in touch with my dad. My dad won't talk to me. This, and this. All I'm hearing from is my wife. You know what I'm saying? But he made some more videos. And other people have picked up on this story, and it's just the calmness about the way he talking about it. I just think it's just a little bit fishy. So this is the video number 1 where he telling everybody how he found out his wife was sleeping with his dad. He is a on-the-road truck driver. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't even know if I can play hers because hers, she is very, very vulgar. I got to make sure, oh, I've been on here 10 minutes. She is very, very vulgar in her video. And I don't know, maybe I'll see if I can play some of it, but let's see what he talking about.
Like, she literally having sex with my dad, yo, and it's just like, right now, and I'm saying like, damn, should I, you know, quit my job and go home and try to fix my family, like rebuild my family, maybe, you know, by me being over the road and being gone so long. I'm thinking.
Do you think this is not, he said, should he go home and fix his family? This is not like somebody missed a bill and you could just go home and pay the bill. If she is sleeping with your father and she is now having a baby, this is something that's going to be in your mind for the next 20 years. Every time, the baby going to be eating cereal at your house. So this is going to be something that every time you look at that child or every time you look at that wife, it's going to be on your mind. This is not like somebody, you know, didn't pay the electric bill 2 times and you got to go home and talk about it with the electric company. Like, it really do. Like, the way he talking really sound fake, so I can't believe other people. I mean, maybe they picking it up so that their viewers can be like, oh. Right. I think that if this was really real, like, he would have already went home and did something about it, and he would be telling you after the fact. It seemed like he just found out the other day, and he telling you before he even addressed the people involved, like how you not can get in touch with your father.
That I'm trying to provide for my family. I'm thinking like, oh, like I'm trying to get a better life for my family. Just thinking like I'm trying to set an example for my kids. That I'm trying to just, provide and just, I thought that's what fathers do. You provide for your family. You take care of your family by any means.
Okay, so we don't need to hear no more of his video. He just talking for 8 minutes, and he done told you the main thing. The main thing is his father is sleeping with his wife, and she is now expecting. So I'm gonna try it. Right, he would be. I think that he would have went to his daddy's house, talking about where he is on the road, but he talking about he can't get in touch with his father. I think by the time we heard about it, he would have already like drove to his daddy's house to see what was going on. But do you got to do all that when the proof is in the pudding? Like, he said she pregnant and he haven't been home. So I'm glad his video wasn't long. It was only 8 minutes. He said what the video was about, and he stuck to it. It's a man that drives trucks, y'all. He said he found out his father has been sleeping with his wife, and she is now expecting. And I think it's kind of strange because she tell him as soon as she find out too. Like, it seemed like she didn't have no time to think about, like, do I want to stay with the marriage? Do I want to keep this baby? Do I want to tell him? Because she could have had the affair and everything and not kept the baby, and he wouldn't have known nothing about it. So, okay, I'm gonna see, what she talking about. I'm gonna let y'all see. Here she go. And as a matter of fact, he made his video, and then the next day, she made a video on his channel. I'm thinking it's a skit too, because he only had one other video, and it looked like he only been on YouTube 8 days. But he could have been on YouTube a long time and just hid his other videos. I haven't been in the trucking world in a while. I used to watch a lot of trucking videos. Trucker Brown and all that. I used to watch a lot of trucking videos. But I haven't been in the trucking sector in a while. So she came back the next day. How y'all doing? She came back the next day and made a video on his channel. That seemed kind of strange. But then again, if they had the channel together, she might know to log in and everything.
So I see on YouTube, my husband is airing out all our dirty laundry. When I mean airing it out, he is letting it all out.
Now, she didn't say he was lying. She just said he was telling y'all everything.
In situations that I feel like it should have stayed where it was at and it shouldn't be on YouTube, but since you put it on YouTube and you want to talk about it and you want to express how you feel and give your sides and all the ways that it hurt you and all that, let's get there and let's talk. Let's talk, because honestly, I don't care. I really don't care. I did what I did. Do I feel bad about what I did? No. If I can go back and do it over, will I do it the same way? Yeah, sure will. Yeah. Because guess what? I don't care. I don't care how he feel. I don't care what y'all got to say. Because guess what? At the end of the day, this is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I don't care about how nobody feels. So, since we airing out all our dirty laundry and we putting it all on the table, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the table with you. So, we're going to go ahead and start on how it started, get to the middle of it, get to where we at, and whatever happens down the road, it happens. I don't care. So, you got it. He got a job, over the road truck driver. That's fine. We talked about it. We said what was going to happen, how it was going to happen. We came to an agreement. We both said, okay, this is how we're going to do it. So we came to an agreement that you come home every month, once a month, you're going to come home. Not twice a month. Once a month, you're going to come home to your wife and your family. You went over the road and you stayed the first time you went. You stayed out there for 4 months straight. 4 months. Not 1 month, not 2 months, not 3 months. 4 whole months. Did you ever care how I felt? No. Did he care about how trash was getting taken out? No. Did he care about how the boys was going to the barbershop? No. All he cared about was him and what he wanted to do and the stuff he was doing. Let's not play innocent. Please, let's not play innocent. At all. So, when we made up the agreement, we came to the agreement about taking an over-the-road job. The agreement was you come home once a month. When you was leaving, he said to me, if you or the kids need anything, to reach out to his father. Reach out to his father. I didn't ask you for your dad to come help us do nothing. I ain't asked you to tell your dad if we needed him to be there. I never did none of that. You chose that. Now you're upset about the situation that's at hand.
Okay, so this brings me back to my theory. If you didn't, I hope you was able to hear, but she said that he was supposed to come home every month. He was not coming home every month. The first time he left out, it took him 4 months before he came home. And the agreement was when he took the job, he was supposed to come home. The second thing she said was, you told me to reach out to your father if we needed anything. So that's got me thinking like, that is introducing another man into your relationship. Like, why should she be reaching out to your father if she need anything? You were supposed to be coming home, if this is true. But to me, I just think there's no emotion behind these people talking. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's spur of the moment. Maybe they actually in the moment of this happening. But both of these people don't lack no emotion when they talking about it. And how long was this man married to this woman? Because they don't even seem like they would be a match. Like, he is clearly talking about what happened to him. Yep. He is clearly talking about what happened to him. He has a little bit of emotion about it, but she is cutthroat with it. She is real cutthroat with it, right? If it's real, if it's really real. But he introduced another man into their relationship and said, if you need anything, reach out to my father. Like, why she can't reach out to you? It's crazy.
How are you mad? Make it make sense. So, the first 4 months he was gone. His dad tried to come at me then. I brushed it off like, no. Because the thing is, right? I could have cheated with anybody. Anybody. But my thing is, why not? Why not use his dad? Why not? When you gonna get him and hit him where it hurt, get him where it hurt.
Dang. So it sounds like to me these people were it sounded like they were recently married. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like that they just was recently married, newlywed, because she on some get back. And she like, why not get it with his dad? Let's see what some of these comments are saying. Somebody says, so this has to be a skit because ain't no way this could be real. Somebody said, you really should have stayed silent because you sound crazy right now. Karma is real, and if he cheated, yes, he was wrong. But did he cheat with your mother or sister? Come on, sis, you make your decision make sense. Make your decision make sense. Somebody said, how you mad? Make it make sense. Yeah, she is talking like she got a little extra dip on the chip. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, He can't make it make sense. We can't either, because upstanding people don't cheat with the parents of their spouse. That's nasty, low down, trifling, and embarrassing. It will never make sense to anybody but you. Short bus shorty. These people going in the comments. You dead wrong. Talking about his dad took out the trash. Lies, because we all sitting here looking at the trash on your bed. Trifling, you need to go home and clean the house. And I was just going to say, as I'm looking at this video, and when I get through with the live, I'm just going to put the links in the description. But as I'm looking at this video, I was getting ready to say, it looked like she's sitting in a lawn chair inside the house. If that's the case, like, what kind of living situations is going on here? It really looked like she's sitting in a lawn chair. And the room is dark AF. And you know what I thought about when I saw this video and I heard him talking? I said, so your wife about to be your mama? Just crazy. Your wife about to be your mama. You trifling. His dad should have never been mentioned in a conversation with you being pregnant. That's right. That's right. No coming back, but explain it to your kids when they get older. Dang. That's just I don't know how this man said he was going to try to go home and fix it. You can't fix that. You cannot fix it. Somebody said, I thought she was a stud. Because she did come on here with a baseball cap and stuff like that. She got a whole jacket on inside the house. Like, what state y'all in? Wait a minute, what state is this that's still cold? We just, it took us just last week before we finally got warm. But what state? So she got mad and cheated because he was working. That's what somebody said. Somebody put in all caps. Girl, please, no matter what you say, you dead wrong. If the man stay with her, it just goes to show how weak some men are, because this is a no-brainer. Okay, so y'all heard her side. She only talks for 8 minutes too, and she really don't give a F. She did what she did. She happy about it. She not gonna change a thing, and the baby is coming. So baby shower, you about to go to a baby shower from your wife, but it's your brother about to be born by your wife. You having a brother by your wife. Child, let's go on, because this is why I wanted to come back today. Because even after she made her video, he gonna come back yesterday with another video. I wonder, is he trying to do a Richrootz? Is this just a Richrootz?
What's going on? Listen, I know everybody probably wondering why I ain't going live and wonder why, I ain't been posting up the same.
No, we wasn't wondering.
Feed into what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, she see me posting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I post because I don't have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through some with my family right now, an embarrassment, and right now, and I just feel ashamed to really even talk to anybody, and it'll feel better when you could talk to somebody that that's not going to judge you. She posting, trying to, get attention, trying to make people, get on her side, feel bad for her. I ain't get on here to make nobody feel bad for me. I got on here because I wanted to express how I was feeling and what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? And I just needed, to talk to somebody, because I ain't had nobody to talk to. I'm reading the comments and, I appreciate all the support, and I'm saying all the love, because really being out here, lonely, by yourself, late nights when you can't sleep, because at night when you go to sleep, you thinking about everything that just happened, during the day, and you just like, damn, why am I going through this? You know what I'm saying? And I just thought about it, God, had me going through this because I could get through it. He not gonna put nothing on me that I can't get through. And yes, I feel embarrassed. Yes, I feel ashamed. But it's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for her to be having a baby with my father, and for me, you know, to talk to my father the other day and him to say, you know, oh, we gotta, you know, make this work. We gotta figure out something where we can make this work. You can still take care of your kids, and now I mean, I can take care of my kid, and you know, like we can still be a family, and everybody can still be, you know, together and not beefing. And I'm just sitting there like, how you feel if I'm the one that's sitting there that, you know, this my wife, like, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't even a part of my life, like, for all these years, then you come around, and then, you know, like, you've been around for 4 years, because you've been locked up the whole time, and I gotta sit around without...
Oh, hold on now. Let me see, is my wheels clicking right with this? Is my wheels clicking? Check me now if I'm off. Did he just say his daddy just came around, only been there for 4 years, because it sounded like he said he's been locked up and he just out? Is that what I just heard?
Kids, you wasn't even a part of my life.
Hold on, let's go back.
Be, you know, together, not beefing. And I'm just sitting there like, how you feel if I'm the one that's sitting there that, you know, this my wife, like, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't even a part of my life, like, for all these years, then you come around, and then, you know, like, you've been around for 4 years, because you've been locked up the whole time, and I gotta sit around with our kids, with, you know, one of my siblings that's from my wife, you know.
So now this is really interesting, because if your daddy haven't been around, I'm with you. This man making up some extra stuff now. He making up some extra stuff. Now, how have this man been locked up? He haven't been around, but for 4 years. But you told your wife to reach out to this man. Don't you got some friends you've known longer than you actually known your daddy? You said the man haven't been around. Child. Yeah, I think he putting a little extra dip on the chip right here. He putting a little extra sauce with it, because I didn't even hear that yesterday when I looked at this video. I really didn't even hear that. It seemed like he's saying his daddy been in jail. His daddy ain't been around but for the last 4 years. Why would you tell your wife to reach out to a jailbird? And we know, quiet as it's kept, those type of people are opportunists. It don't matter who it is. They've been in jail. When they come out, they're opportunity. They don't have nothing to stand on. They don't have, their life is not built up. They don't have their savings. They don't even have a family when you go away to jail. A lot of people go their own way and they forget about you in jail. I don't know how long he been in there, but he said you have not been around. You just came around 4 years ago. But you told your wife to reach out to your dad, the guy that just came around for. You don't even know him. You don't even know him yourself. Y'all, this is crazy.
I mean, so confusing, and to be happy, to be thinking like everything's okay. Like, I can't do that. That's not something I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, she think everything is a game. I've been through a lot with this female. I've been with her for, you know, over 15 years. Like, this not something I could easily do, just leave her. Like, you know, I love her. Like, you know, like, there's times where as though I try to leave her and I try to, you know, move on, but then I think like, damn, like, I really love her. Like, I've been with her this whole time, like, you know, and it's like we had our ups and downs, but it's easy to leave. You know, it's harder to stay together.
He said they've been together 15 years. It do not sound like it. It do not sound like it. Was you in and out the clink up too? It does. I don't feel no connection there. But then again, a lot of time in marriages, people leave mentally first before they actually leave physically. So if they were together 15 years and the connection is already weak, then I can see why they talking about each other like this. And somebody's going to tell him, look, you need to go talk to a qualified therapist. In the comments. They said what they did was just beyond wrong, and the covenant of marriage is broken. The dad seems like he doesn't even mind going to hell. So they telling him he need to go talk to somebody professional. People are saying you need to detach yourself from this situation before something terrible happens. And that's true. That is true. Somebody says, stay strong, hold your head up. People with common sense already know old girl is wrong and trash. Your kids will be mentally hurt. And I only played a little bit of her video. I'm going to drop the video. I'm going to drop the channel below because you can see all his videos are about this situation. It is hot off the press. This just happened last week. And I'm glad that the beginning of her video was nice because as she goes on to talk about this, she gets, her language gets really, really out there. And I'm glad I didn't have that type of language on my channel. Somebody said, it's time for you to let her go. To me, it sounds as though their relationship had just started. That's what I said too. I didn't think they had been together no 15 years, but their relationship could actually be on the downfall, and he just didn't realize it yet. She could have already detached from him mentally and emotionally, and he didn't know it because he wasn't around. I don't get. I ain't never heard a man tell me to reach out to another man for something. They really hate for you to call men to fix stuff, to come in the house, for real. Okay, let's see. Let me see right here. God gonna straighten it out. Keep your head up. Talk to God. I just think it's weird he comes straight to the internet. He made another video 7 hours ago. And I think his daddy getting on him about something.
It's crazy, yo. Like, I'm so pissed off right now, man. Like, I try to go see my kids right now. And when I go to the house, I see her, oh my goodness. I go to the house, yo, and I see her in the house with my dad. So I get in there, I try to keep my composure because I didn't want the kids to see me acting crazy. So I go in there, so I speak to my kids, hey, what's up, where mommy at? I go upstairs, she in a room with my dad. Yo, I'm so pissed off right now, yo, because she mad.
Now, because, you know, now that I'm listening to the story, I'm like, well, why is the man always coming to her house? Why don't she go over to the man's house? Because his father just got out of prison 4 months ago. So he probably don't have no place to stay. And like I said, he's an opportunist. But the way he coming on here, he actually crying this time. And he said he goes home to try to see his children. And the wife is in the bedroom with the father. Yeah, it do sound like this is really, this is really laughable. This is really ridiculous. Somebody said, please file a police report. No matter what your decision is about her, you need that report. What's the report gonna be? You are a strong man. Do not let this break. Y'all tell me what the police report gonna do? That's do they call it a civil matter? I guess it depends on what state, because in some states, I think it's North Carolina or South Carolina, you can actually sue the person who broke your marriage up, depending on what state you're in. But what's the police report? What? I don't understand that part. If y'all watching the video, y'all watching the replay, what's the police report gonna be? Like, is there a law? Is there a law? I don't know. Maybe there's a law in some states that you can't do this, but this, I see two people saying the same thing. File a police report. What is it gonna be? The man broke in the house? No, she let him in the house. You filed a police report on your dad or your wife? And what's it gonna be? Y'all, please enlighten me. Somebody said, stay away, get the courts and the police involved. Why everybody talking about the police? File a police report. You need a paper trail. This is important. You need to make a report because, like you said, she's trying to provoke you. Oh, so what are they talking about? Maybe like file a report saying you want her to be away from the house or something? I don't know what's going on with this mess right here. I'm going to post the links below. if y'all want to go down this rabbit hole, this is hot off the press. Let me know, do you think? But what are you going to say when you go to the police? That's what I'm trying to figure out. My wife is having an affair with my dad. Is that against the law? And even if it wasn't the dad, is that against the law? I don't understand, because I know where I live, they just passed a law that adultery is not against the law in the state where I live. But maybe in the state where he lived, it's against the law. So I'm going to post the links below. Y'all, I was running late today, but we got it in here. We got our video in for the day. Again, I'm going to post these links below so you can catch up on the story. Let me know, do you think this is real? Do you think this is a skit just to get views? If it is a skit, it's working. He's getting like 20,000, 14,000, 10,000 views per video. I don't think it's real. I honestly, in my opinion, I do not think it's real. I'm going to have to start seeing some paperwork as this thing go on. They do need to start creating paperwork. And the channel is called All Ears. I will see you on the next Rich upload. Y'all be safe, Riches. Peace.